it, then I can go back in and start editing it, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute when this thing catches up with what I'm doing. So average time for uploading listings per listing, I worked it out around about 15 minutes when you're in a nice flow and you've got your rhythm going of what you're doing and you're organized. So this is the wrong property. Now you can see this is what the back end of it looks like once it is uploaded. So what I'll do is I will come out of this now and I'll actually find the right one in a second, but that gives you an idea of what the back end looks like when it's actually finished, showing who's listed the property and all that kind of thing. So I'll go back into it now and actually find the genuine article. So it's on page 2, and then I think it's midway from the bottom or something. I'll find it in a minute. So I scroll up and I find it and actually click on it. I have to take my time so it doesn't go wrong. There we go. That's the one. Click on that. Takes you to the back end of this particular listings, and then you can go and you can check the information's correct. If you click onto details, this is where you've got all your information about the property. So you go down to the part where the description is, and this is where you would add your disclaimer if you haven't already done it while you were uploading it in the first place, which you should have done. So there you go. I've copied and pasted the disclaimer into there, saved it, go back, and it's processing it. So eventually when it's finished processing, it'll say it's done and it's saved, and then that goes back to the normal listing, and then that'll update in the real world with the disclaimer on and everything else. So if you do need to go back and make changes, if you've made any mistakes or anything like that, it's very easy to log back in, find your listing, and then go in and add things or take things out if you need to. You might have put the full address on by mistake, so you might need to go in there and change it to suburb only. That's not going to be the end of the world. So here you see I've clicked back onto this listing to check that it's all updated, and also to check the photographs and see how it all looks. So it all looks fine, there's nothing wrong with that, that's okay. That's the way it should look. It's got a nice bathroom in there, so that's good, looks nice. And there you go. So that should be all done and dusted, and hopefully the description's correct and it's updated. We've got the price in there, the bedrooms, all the other information's there that we need. And then yeah, I'm going to have a look at the description just to make sure that disclaimer's uploaded back onto the system and everything's all hunky-dory, which it should be. There we go, it is. And that's pretty much done now. There's nothing else left to do. So we'll go back into domain and make sure that that's all good. So yeah, so that is pretty much it from end to end. There isn't a lot else to it. It's pretty straightforward. It's just getting them out there as quickly as possible, assign them to as many agents as possible, and covering all the tracks and making sure everything is taken care of. But that is in a nutshell, how to upload properties using Dropbox and domain and other resources that we've got available, like the photographs and so on. So thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.